Don't fall into a common trap that some ambulance service billers encounter. That is, don't assume that the same billing rules apply to all of your payers. Here's a common example. Just today, I was talking with a client who billed all of their payers following Medicare's rules. Now, it is true that Medicare has very stringent ambulance coverage requirements for medical necessity and reasonableness and levels of service and mileage and all that other stuff. But not all payers follow Medicare's rules. One common example is the many differences between Medicare and Medicaid. Because Medicare is a federal program, the coverage rules for ambulance services are consistent across the country for Medicare Part B, though some Medicare contractors may have local coverage determinations that may impose additional requirements in your area. But Medicaid programs are administered by the states, and each state may have its own rules and regulations and coverage requirements for ambulance services. For instance, some state Medicaid programs may not recognize the ALS assessment rule, so it would be improper to bill at the ALS level unless an ALS intervention was actually performed. You can't assume that Medicaid will cover something just because Medicare does. Medicaid rules may also differ from Medicare in terms of what destinations are covered, how mileage is calculated, how levels of service are defined, how medical necessity is determined, and a host of other issues. You should also be aware that even within Medicare and within Medicaid, there may be different rules depending on whether your patient is a traditional fee-for-service patient or managed care. Medicare managed care lives under different rules than regular fee-for-service Medicare. The same may be true of Medicaid managed care in your state. The point is this: don't assume that one payer's rules automatically apply to all your other payers. Be sure to check the rules of the payer before you submit the claim and make sure your claims are coded following that payer's rules. Thanks for watching.